Hello, everyone. If you're over 60 and wake up each morning feeling more and more tired, lacking energy, and have even noticed that your blood circulation there has worsened, don't be so quick to blame age. The truth might be more surprising than you think. Many men your age may unknowingly be starving their blood flow every night, but the solution is simple. You just need to atone small spoonful of the right food before bed. I'm Doctor, a 38-year-old physician practicing in Madrid, Spain with over 10 years of experience in men's health. I've dedicated my career to helping older men regain their vitality, restore their energy, and rebuild the connection between body and mind. Today, I'll share with you one of the most overlooked secret weapons in men's health. We're always told to prioritize breakfast, exercise, vitamins, and nutritional supplements. But what if I told you that real magic happens while you sleep? Well, what if I told you that your body is activating to rebuild blood vessels, restore testosterone levels, and send blood where it's needed most during the night? The condition is you have to give it the right fuel. And in this video, I'll show you how. I'm going to reveal 7 simple, delicious foods to eat before bedtime that have the magical ability to improve circulation, rebuild muscle, and restore vitality. Even if you're in your 70s or 80s, don't go anywhere because I'll also reveal one food I call natural Viagra. And just one spoonful before bed could completely change how you feel when you wake up tomorrow and every day after. Before we dive into these powerful bedtime foods that can restore your circulation and confidence of our note, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on any of the secrets that help men over 60 reclaim their strength, vitality, and control. If you're ready, take back your health. Type 1 in the comments. If you want something front next time, type 0 and lem know how I can better serve you. Let's get to the point. First, you need to understand why circulation in the Toria declines so rapidly after age 60 and why nighttime is actually the best time to fix it. This is a common mistake many make and also the key to turning your health around. Let me explain. Circulation in that area doesn't simply drop at night, and that's a good thing. Here's something most men will never hear from their doctors. Blood flow to your intimate area is not just about sexual desire. It's deeply connected to your overall health, masculine identity, and quality of life. Unfortunately, after 60, blood flow to that region starts to decline faster than most people realize. But here's the part nobody talks about. Time sint make it worse. In fact, it's the best time for your body to heal. When I started practicing, I had a patient named Juan, a 71-year-old retired construction worker and proud father after. He sat in my office with tears in his eyes and quietly told me it had been over a year since he felt like a man. Human, just talking about sex? He felt disconnected from his own sense of self. I asked him about his sleep habits, his diet, and especially what he did before die. Like most men, he said, nothing, really. I just tried to relax, watch TV, or read the sports paper. That's when I realized most men are missing one of the most powerful healing windows of the day, the hour before sleep. You see, as we age, our nitric oxide levels decline. Nitric oxide is a molecule that helps relax and widen your blood vessels, so that blood can flow freely through to your body, especially to the penis. Combined with dropping testosterone and stiffening arteries, it's no wonder men lose sensitivity, strength, and stamina. But here's the key. Your body wants to fix that damage, and it tries to do so while you sleep. It's built into your physiology. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, rebuilds this, and rebalances your nervous system. The problem without the right building blocks, without the right fuel, your body can't do its job. And this is where most men unknowingly set themselves up for failure. Not enough protein before bed, low magnesium, going to sleep slightly dehydrated, inflamed, or with unstable blood sugar. All of this quietly blocked circulation to vital areas. But Juan made a few small changes. He started giving his body thrice foods before bed, just a small spoonful. Within weeks, he slept more deeply, woke up more refreshed, and felt more confident and energized. I still remember the day he came back to Mufus. He stood taller. His voice was firmer, and he had a smile on his face. That's the power of nighttime nutrition. So, what exactly did Juan eat before? Let's get into it. And more importantly, what should you eat at night? Let's begin with one of the most powerful yet underestimated foods in your kitchen. You might have been eating it your whole life without ever realizing what it can do for your virility after the age of 60. Soft boiled or poached eggs, a nitric oxidative. Let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you thought of eggs as a food that called to store your manhood? Most of us grew up thinking eggs were just for breakfast, scrambled in the morning, or maybe fried with sausage on Sundays. But as a Dr. Woe has treated older men for over 10 years, I can tell you that eating a soft-boiled egg at night may be more helpful for your sexual function than a shelf full of supplements. I remember a patient named Manuel, a 68-year-old retired history teacher, HOAs, soft-spoken and very skeptical. He said, Dr. Gomez, if it were as simple as eating eggs to change the way I feel as a man, someone would have told him a long time ago. I laughed and said, that's exactly what I'm doing now. You see, the power of eggs isn't just in the protein. They contain a compound called leucine, an amino acid that stimulates muscle growth and balances hormones. Most importantly for men like you, it can promote the release of nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow, especially to areas where you've noticed that it weakening. But that's not all. Eggs also contain vitamin D, which supertestosterone levels, and vitamin B12, which enhances nerve signal transmission, essential for sensitivity and sexual arousal. Specifically, soft-boiled or poached eggs are easy to digest, allowing your body to absorb their nutrients slowly overnight and send them to where they're most needed. Your muscles, your blood vessels, and of course, your manhood. Manuel added 2 soft-boiled eggs to his nightly routine. There were no dramatic changes or complicated diet shifts. Just consistency. In 10 days, he told me his morning erections were firmer and he was waking up less frequently during the night to go to the bathroom. This is on a miracle. It's science. It's working with your body, not against it. Realizing that a spoonful of a humble food can begin quietly rebuilding what time has worn away is a very powerful thing. You don't need to feel broken. You just need to fuel your body differently. But if you think eggs are powerful, wait until you hear about a cream that can relax your blood vessels, stabilize your blood sugar levels, and keep your circulation flowing smoothly all night long. Joe Stone Spoonful. You might never look at almond butter the same way again. Almond butter, a blood vessel relaxant. If you've ever stood in the kitchen late at night wondering what you can eat that won't affect your sleep or spike your blood sugar, consider this. Just 1 edible spoon of almond butter. That's it. No pills, no tricks, just a cream of natural food waiting in your pantry to do something powerful for your body. I had a patient named Louise, 74 years old, widowed for 3 years, who had just started dating again. He was even embarrassed to bring it up. But after a few days, he finally said, Dr. Gomez, everything else is fine, except me. We talked. He wasn't on any serious medications and his blood work looked good. But what stood out to me was how much his energy dropped in the evening and how poorly he slept. That's when he mentioned almond butter. Almond butter isn't just a snack. It's a support tool for blood circulation. It's rich in magnesium, which helps relax the smooth muscles in your blood vessels. It's reducing resistance and promoting better blood flow. It contains healthy fats, fat support, hormone production. Most importantly, it has an amino acid caladargin, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule that helps you achieve and maintain blood flow to the penis. But the magic is this. When you eat almond butter before bed, just 1 spoonful, You're not just giving your body something delicious. You're sending a signal to your vascular system. Relax. Repair, rebuild. Almond butter also helps keep your blood sugar stable throughout the night, which is crucial after 60. Fluctuating blood sugar levels can disrupt hormone regulation, interfere with sleep cycles, and even cause fatigue in your sex life. At least started. Spreading 1 spoonful of almond butter on a slice of whole wheat bread an hour before bed. 2 weeks later, he walked into my office with a smile I had never seen on him before. "Dr. Gomez," he said, "I feel 20 years younger. My girlfriend has noticed, too." That's the power of simple nutrition at right time. While almond butter can nape in the door, the next bedtime food goes even deeper. It can enhance recovery, reduce inflammation, and contains a secret ingredient that can naturally improve your sleep and sexual function. It's tart and often overlooked. Let's talk about tart cherry juice, but not just any kind of cherry juice. Tart cherry juice, a superfood for sleep and blood flow. Tart cherry juice always brings a sense of nostalgia. It reminds many people of summer childhood or those small glass bottles grandmothers kept in the fridge for gas show. But what most men over 60 don't know is that this ruby red tart drink can quietly become one of the most powerful tools in your nightly routine for both better sleep and improve sexual function. I once had a patient named Jose, a 69-year-old retired bus driver. Had a loud voice, but felt low inside. He was struggling with sleep disruption, low energy, and the fact that his body no longer cooperated, especially when it came to intimacy. "Mentally, I'm there," he told me. "But physically, I feel like my body isn't in through." That's when I introduced him to tart cherry juice. What makes tart cherry juice unique is not just the flavor. It's the synergy with your body while you sleep. It's one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, a hormone I thought regulates deep restorative sleep. But it's also high in anthocyanins, a natural compound that fights inflammation and boosts nitric oxide production. This means that while you sleep, tart cherry juice is helping delay repair and keep blood flowing better to your muscles, your heart, and your most intimate areas. Joe started drinking a small cup of tart cherry juice about 30 minutes before. He said it became a calming ritual. Within days, he fell asleep faster. Within weeks, he woke up less during the night, felt more energy in the morning. And there was something else. His morning erections were firmer. "I didn't expect cherry juice to do that," he said, laughing. "But I'll take it." What I love most about this food is how gentle and effective it is. No side effects, no complications, just a small cup and your body gets what it needs to reset and rebuild. While tart cherry juice can soothe and repair from the inside, the next food acts more like asthma nutritional power generator. It's crunchy, rich in minerals, and can even help shrink the prostate, which plays a bigger role in sexual function than most men realize. It's not fancy. It's probably already on your kitchen counter. Let's talk about pumpkin seeds and why they might be the most underrated secret of your nighttime routine. Pumpkin seeds, a mineral energy source in a spoonful. Sometimes the greatest. Healing power hides in the smallest things. That's how I feel about pumpkin seeds. They may seem unassuming, just small green seeds that are often ignored or discarded after carving pumpkins for Halloween. But for men over 60, these tiny seeds can have a significant impact, especially on blood circulation, sleep, and recovering what age has silent lighten away. I remember Antonio, a 66-year-old retired engineer, tall and soft-spoken. His main complaint when he came to see me was that he woke up too many times during the night. "Dr. Gomez," he said, "it's like clockwork. I wake up 2 or 3 times sometimes, even for every night. I wake up in the morning and feel like I haven't slept at all." But it wasn't just a sleep issue. His energy was low. Intimacy with his wife had diminished. And he had started to believe that this was simply part ophaging. I looked at his medical history. His blood pressure was rising and his prostate was slightly enlarged. Not too unusual, but something we could address. That's when I told him about pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium, which helps relax the muscles off blood vessels and promotes blood flow throughout the body. They're also packed with zinc, a mineral essential for testosterone production and prostate health. Perhaps most overlooked is their natural source of tryptophan, which helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, crucial for deep restorative sleep. But there's more. Some studies suggest that the phytosterols in pumpkin seeds can help reduce prostate, improving urinary flow and directly enhancing blood circulation in the groin. At night, Antonio began eating 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds before bed, sometimes with banana, sometimes plain. Within a few weeks, he had cut his nightly bathroom trips in half. After a month, he felt more rested, more focused, and surprisingly more responsive during intimate moments. I haven't felt this balanced in years, he said. It's like something has awakened inside me. That's what thasmal seeds can do when given the chanchito work their magic. While pumpkin seeds supply the minerals your body needs, then next food on our list offers something even more powerful. A slow, steady illus of protein that can quietly rebuild your blood vessels, muscles, and stamina throughout the night. It's delicious and satisfying and pairs perfectly with berries or a spoonful of phone. Let's talk about Greek yogurt anwi. It's more than just a breakfast food. Greek yogurt dual protein for nighttime repair. A bowl of Greek yogurt always feels comforting. It's cold, smooth, and familiar. But what many men didn't realize is that it's also one of the most powerful tools you can give a body before bed, especially if you are over 60 and trying to regain your strength, stamina, and sense of being fully alive. I remember Carlos, 70, a former high school football coach who still had a strong handshake and a commenting voice, but admitted that deep down he felt like a shadow of the man he used to be. His muscles had softened, his sleep was light, and intimacy with his wife had grown distant. I still love her deeply, he told me, but me body just can't keep up. That's when I asked him what he ate before bed. He looked confused and said, nothing. A common belief that eating before bed isn't good, but when done right, a light and strategic meal before sleep can work in harmony with your body's natural rhythms. Greek yogurt stands out here. It contains 2 types of protein. Whey, which digests quickly to begin their repair process, and casein, which digests slowly to nourish your muscles and tissues throughout the night. This dual action means your blood vessels and muscles receive a steady stream of nutrition during the deepest stages of sleep when your body is working hard to rebuild and repair. But that's just beginning. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium and B vitamins that help regulate blood flow, nerve function, and even testosterone production. When combined with foods like chia seeds, which provide omega-3 fatty acids, blueberries, which deliver antioxidants, or a small spoonful of raw honey, which boosts nitric oxide levels, it becomes more than just a snack. It becomes a gentle, nourishing therapy. Carlos took it seriously. Every night about an hour before bed, he prepared a small bowl of Greek yogurt with chia seeds, cinnamon, and a few slices of banana. In 3 weeks, he told me he woke up feeling more rested, had more energy in the morning, and had rekindled a level of intimacy he hadn't felt in years. It's not a miracle, he said, but it feels like one. While Greek yogurt can deliver gentle nutrition throughout the night, the next food on our list goes a step further. It targets muscular recovery, vascular strength, and testosterone levels. And all it takes is a delicious smoothie. You might have walked past it at the grocery store, never realizing what it can do for your virility. Let me share with you the exact recipe. Less waking up, less tossing and turning, he told me. If I not feel like I'm resting, not just closing my eyes, That's where healing begins. Day 14, his daytime energy had improved. He had started waking up again with firm, natural morning erections, something he thought he had lost long ago. He was more alert, more focused, and said he thought his mood had lifted for the first time in years. He described it as aquiote return of hope. Then by day 30, an even greater transformation occurred. His stamina had increased in Thebadrum. He no longer had to run to Thebadrum at night. He felt physically stronger, both in terms of muscle tone and emotional presence. His wife Avon commented that he seemed more relaxed, calmer, and more like himself again. That's what happens when you support your body's natural repair process every night. You don't have to wait months. With consistency and the right approach, change can begin in just a few nights. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right support to do so, especially after age 60. Now that you understand how quickly and deeply your body can respond, I have one final thought to leave with you. It's the most important measure, because what I'm about to say is not just about food or sleep, but about what it means to be a man at this stage of life. Don't miss this. Your doctor's final message. You are not broken. You can rebuild. If there's one message I want to leave with you, it's this. You were not broken. I don't care how old you were, what your last health report said, or how many nights you've laid awake wondering if your best days are behind you. You are not broken. You can rebuild. Everything we've discussed, every scoop of nourishing food, every glass of tart cherry juice, every pre-bid protein shake is designed to give your body what it's been quietly asking for. I've sat across from many wonderful men who believe the lie that aging Mayans decline, that their intimacy, strength, or sense of self has an expiration date. But I've also had the privilege of witnessing what happens when a man decides to stop giving up and starts giving his body what it needs to heal. I have seen men in their 70s and 80s regain their vitality. I've seen marriages repaired, self-esteem restored, and men stand taller, returning fully to their lives. Your body hasn't stopped working. It's simply been waiting for you to understand how powerfully it responds to Kari, tension, and the right kind of fuel. And no, it's never too late, Beck. His healing has no age limit. Rebuilding isn't a privilege of thy own. In fact, the older you are, the more your body will appreciate your efforts. Tonight, you can choose to continue your same routine and hope that things change. Or you can take one simple action, just one scoop of the right food, one cup of the right drink, a quiet commitment to take care of yourself and start a new chapter. You don't have to do everything at once. Just begin. Begin with a single step. Tells your body, I'm not done yet. I still want to feel. I want to connect. I want to live fully. Because you deserve it all. Not someday in the future, but tonight. So next time you're standing in your kitchen beforbed, ask yourself, what does my body need to feel alive again? And then give it that one scoop and let the healing begin while you sleep. You are not broken. You can rebuild, and you are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. This video has inspired you even a little. Don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button so I know this kind of content matters. Share it with a friend, a brother, or someone you care about who might be struggling insolence just like you. You never know the impact a simple video can have on someone's life. Love to hear what you think. So let me know in the comments below what bedtime food you plan to try tonight or what changes you've already noticed. I read every comment, and your story might inspire another man to take his first step. If you'd like to help support this channel and bring more videos like this to life, consider making a small donation. Every donation goes toward creating better content, reaching more men, and changing more lives. You're not alone on this journey, and every action you take to support yourself also helps others. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing to heal.